Only minutes have passed since the hideous creature that Dr. Willard had become gasped the last breath of its violently short life cycle. The experiment had failed. The gleam of immortality returned to the stars from which it came. Lara looks on silently, oblivious to the press of the bitter Antarctic wind. Suddenly, a ragged figure emerges from the dark, gaping hole of the meteor cavern. It is Willard, a human reborn, but in the throes of death. A hand gestures wildly. A final, guttural laugh tears through the silence. The figure slumps forward and is still. With the snow already forming a ghastly shroud over the body, Lara quickly tears an object from the dead man's grasp. A wallet. Its monogrammed W now standing sadly against Willard's last earthly remains. Inside, the usual collection of tattered mementos, a hodgepodge of foreign currency, and... But this cannot be. A familiar expression glides across Lara's face, an eyebrow raised by a wry and knowing smile. Before her, a telegram urging an immediate return to take possession of another artefact, now secure beneath the Scottish mists at Willard's Loch Ness estate. The adventure continues, says Lara, to nothing but Willard's dark laughter still ringing in her ears. So there is a theft. It has been said, dead men tell no lies. Fortunately for Lara, Willard's wallet was screaming at her. Why would a dying man hold out his wallet to somebody who just put an end to his life? Was Willard trying to tell Lara something? A warning, perhaps? What have we here? Lara wondered, picking up a monogrammed leather wallet, no doubt made from the hide of some poor endangered species. Some foreign currency, a few English pounds, Dutch guilders, even Japanese yen, a map of England, and what seems like a photo of Willard's estate. Well, mused Lara. It looks like I have a fan. He has a newspaper clipping of me. I didn't know he was so attached. A yellow piece of paper catches her eye. It's a telegram from Willard to one of his henchmen. Fifth artifact found. Stop. Delivery confirmed to your Loch Ness estate. Stop. There's more in the message, but the rest is unreadable, except to mention that somebody else knows about the fifth artifact. So it's back to the UK for me. Where's that helicopter of mine? Willard must have been holding something pretty special to have all those guards around, thought Lara. They must not know about the failure of his experiment. But the telegram said that the fifth artifact was here. It's obviously not the main part of the castle. Perhaps the loch's natural seclusion hides a deeper, darker secret. A dungeon. Perfect for subversive activities and hiding things. The best way to go? Find a locked gate and get on the other side of it. Lara, for once, was at a loss. Somebody else had reached the fifth artifact first? But who? The telegram had warned of somebody else. They must have it. Whoever they were good. Willard's guards continued to blindly guard something that wasn't there. And what of this glowing substance? Deadly to the touch. A nasty little byproduct of the missing artifact, no doubt. Stumped, Lara returned to her mansion to figure out her next move. A few days later, an unexpected intrusion on morning tea, and her next clue arrives, blithely up the garden path, conveyed by a surly paperboy. The repairs to last week's tunnel explosion had begun, her morning paper reporting the destruction caused by some unknown force. She notices that a mysterious glowing substance had been found in the mangled remains of the tunnel, a very familiar glow. Lara grins as she concludes her breakfast. Ugh, cold tea? But a piping hot trail. After crawling through the tunnel debris, Lara finds a secret entrance to an underwater laboratory. Her competition for the fifth artifact seems to be well financed. The underwater loading docks must be for some sort of clandestine operation. Is this a government installation or a private enterprise? Lara knows only one person with that kind of money. Lara has become well acquainted with the fifth artifact and its terrifying powers. The quest should end now, but there are too many unanswered questions. Who's behind all of this? What were they planning to do with the fifth artifact? And why were the mutated prisoners being shipped to a closed-down French zoo? Were there further experiments being carried on at the zoo? Just what kind of power does the fifth artifact have? All would doubtless become clear as Lara pulls herself ashore on a deserted French coast.